Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Luck Be a Landlord. So we're going to get started today. I'm going to start a fresh one. Have a new email. Enjoy your stay in our apartment complex. It comes with a complimentary slot machine. You can use it to get coins and pay your rent. Speaking of which, your rent is 25 and is due in 5. Good luck, your landlord. Right, so we need to get an average of 5 per spin for our first game. If you haven't seen this before, it's kind of like a roguelike slot machine builder. So it has kind of roguelite-y elements. Instead of building like a deck like you would in a card builder, you build up by adding symbols to the slot machine. So I think we're all set up and ready to go. So let's get started. First spin. Okay, so Dwarf is always quite a good start because it means that you can take the alcoholic symbols and he'll destroy them for 10 times the value. So 10 for beer and 20 for wine. Oyster's also pretty good. You do need to find a diver or an archaeologist to make that worth it. Can be a good investment and does fill the reels quite quickly, so I think we'll take the oyster. Hope that we get a couple of drops off of that to keep us going. So coin's pretty useless. Monkey's good because it gives you some options for things to take. We'll take a monkey. Okay, so we've got a beer. That would have been useful if we'd have took the dwarf, so kind of starting to regret that already. Excuse me. So I think we'll go for an ore. A bit speculative, but it does fit in with our strategy on going for the pearls as well. And at the moment, it's just about filling the reels, getting some stuff so that we're ready to go in. Okay, so we do already have a club. Strategies involving the suits can get pretty broken later on, so I suppose we'll take those whenever we have a chance. We did take a monkey, so of the 3 here, grave robber is brilliant because it does mean you can take urns. They automatically destroy themselves, and then the spirits that come out of them do as well. I think we'll take the grave robber, although we've missed out on a synergy there. That item is really good, especially if you can find some urns early. Don't think there's anything that we want there. That allows us to take thieves, which are quite good. Let's take the bounty hunter. So we can get thieves. Shiny purples are brilliant. Increases your chance to find rare symbols, and also has synergy with the archaeologist, which is one that we're looking for later. Again, we'll take a shiny pebble there to try and increase our rarity up a bit. Okay, so we do have a monkey, so we can take the coconut half quite comfortably. Sapphire does work with our synergies, but unfortunately we haven't got anything to build towards those yet, so we'll take that. Reroll's no use at the moment because we have dice. We don't have anything that takes away money. We will eventually have a thief potentially. Gives 3 whenever you get a multiple of 3. So 1 in 3 chance to get 3 means that we get an average of 1 per spin from this. I think we'll take that. So what did we get? A multiple of 3 by the looks of it. Okay. Take the dwarf so we can start taking some roll, just in case it pops up. Don't think we want any of those. Okay, so here's our first urn. We'll take that because once that pops, we'll get a spirit, and that's worth 4 for the next 4 turns, I think. I don't think we really need another monkey. Sloth It's 3 every 2 spins, average of 1.5, but I don't think we really need that. And we haven't found any early cultists, so I don't think that's too much use to us. But we're well ahead of our rent, and I don't think we need any of these. Lockbox we could take, but it does require a key or the lockpick to remove it, so I think we'll leave that one for. Okay, pay our rent. We're up to 150 now. Take a coconut, since we've got the monkey to beat it for us. Okay, the egg carton is good. Guarantees us 6 per spin if we can fill it with eggs. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that can generate eggs, and I mean, we could find a chicken later on, but I don't think that's great. Pool ball is a guaranteed 1 per spin for however long we last, so I think we'll take that. Okay, we'll go for the golem. We now have plenty of ore. And we really need to find a synergy item for it. We'll take the big urn. Urn or diamonds. We do have 2 suits. I think to make sure that we survive, the big urn is going to be ideal. Because as soon as that cracks, we'll have quite a few spirits on. Take a golden egg for 3. To guarantee that on the reel, or we can cash in and get a big boost. I think we'll take the buff. So our big urn has popped, and there's plenty. Buffing capsule is just giving us an extra 10 there. That's really good. There's our egg, but unfortunately, I think the egg can't, so I don't think it's justify taking. Okay, so we want to see, I think there's a possibility you can get a rare from the items on this one. Fortunately, we didn't. Really any synergies there at the moment, so we'll take the void creature. He'll pop himself straight away and give us 8. So as soon as he don't have any of these. We are intending to destroy quite a few symbols, so I think the black pepper suits us here. So you can see there, the void creature just popped. Okay, so we've got the choice between 10 or to start building up our collection of suits. I think we will start collecting up the suits. See if we can get a little synergy going. Take the bounty hunter, so I'll grab that. Okay, how are we looking? We need 104 spins, so that's an average of 25 per spin. At the moment we're not hitting that. Don't think we're taking it. But our thief has just netted us an extra 22. That puts us back on target. Bronze arrow. Okay, so we only need 16 from this next spin. We'll start taking a couple of arrows, just because it does really help. Okay, we are going to struggle here. We ideally need to find an architect or a diver or the mining pick from these choices here. Okay, we've got another thief. That's at least something that will synergize. And our rare item is that dice will always roll the highest. Unfortunately, that doesn't give us any synergies. And we have actually seen the other synergy items for these, and we didn't take them. Unfortunately, we have gotten lucky there. I think we'll take the lucky dice, and we'll just have to see if we can try and find some dice in the picks here. But unfortunately, I do think this is going to be the end of this run. Don't think we've seen the right things that we would need to keep this going. Take the void creature just to give us a spare 8. Got another big ore. We'll take a coconut for the monkey to eat, hopefully. Take a buffing capsule just to desperately try and survive. Plenty from the monkey there. I think it's unrealistic to hope for 113 in one spin. If the buffing capsule lands, we destroy the thief and the monkey eats the other coconut half, all within one spin. It's possible, but I think it's very unlikely. So we didn't get any of those lucky items. So that's going to be run number 1. Fortunately, we only got round number 4. But yeah, so I think we'll try this again. Do one more run. Okay, so let's see what our earnings are. So I love cats. Cats are brilliant because their synergy items are incredible. So I think that best. Crabs are also have quite a few different synergies. They work well with each other, as well as I think they can be eaten by diver. So take a quick look. Coal's good. If you can get several of them, they're a good long-term investment. Don't think we'll take them this time. We'll take a single rabbit, just because there's a couple of good synergy items for that as well. See what happens. Try and diversify a bit. Stuff. Okay, we'll take that because it does synergize with the flower. We've got Lucky 7, so that can give us 77 if we get 3 of them. Don't think that's worth taking because you can get Chemical 7 from the item. I think we'll take the piggy bank because that saved me quite a few times. Okay, so this is an early cultist. Take that. Nice work synergizing though. Take another cat, definitely. Try and find some cat synergy items if we can. Don't think we've really got any synergies there, so. Okay, so we only need 8 from this next spin. I don't think we really need to fill the reels yet. Okay, so there's a Chemical 7. Nice because it destroys itself. There's our first of our cat synergy items, but there's also a lockpick. We haven't got anything that can. It is a really good one to take. Got 3 cats. Yeah, we'll take Peter the cat. It's going to be more money in the long term. The cat, nice. If we find any other cat synergy items, we are going to be doing very well. Take it. Hopefully the cat should carry us now. Like a heart as well. Try and get the suits back on the go. These worked really well for us, a lot better than I thought they would. Shiny Pebbles, always a good pick. Take the dwarf. We are getting to the point now where we do need to fill the reel and we need to give ourselves a few options of stuff to take. I think that's covered us. Just about in. So we really want to see some cat-based items here. We'll take a hustling capture. We did take a rabbit, didn't we? We did. Getting cat synergy item. Cleaning rag would affect just the shiny pebble at them. I think we'll take the rabbit synergy. Now got cats and rabbits giving us twice as much. And rabbit fluff, excellent. So rabbit fluff will now give us 3 per spin. Brilliant. We'll take the 5-sided die. Average is 3 per spin, and we can synergize to get it better. We take a cultist, didn't we? Okay, so now our cultists are giving us 2 each as well. Starting to grow quite nicely. I do apologise, I have had it off for a while. Take another flower. I don't think we do. Okay, we take another cat. We are going to be very close to the line, but we have got our piggy bank. We just made it over the line. Excellent. Pay the money. So we want to see cat or rabbit synergies here, definitely. We'll take a bronze arrow. Okay, we don't see our cat or rabbit synergies, but we do see the capsule machine, which is absolutely incredible as a means of breaking the game, basically. So it basically makes all capsules have twice the effect. So we will now be taking pretty much any capsule we see. Okay, we'll grab another crab. Spin. We'll take another shiny pebble. Look at all of these cats. We really need to find the synergy items for these. Got another cat. How are we doing? 225 in 2 spin. I think we should just about make it over the line. We have got our piggy bank in case we don't, but another cat. Okay, now we really need to see these cat synergy items. It would make us very, very well off. Make another 5-sided die. Okay, unfortunately that's useless to us because we will now be making 25 or more. 3 symbols are the same and not. I think with the amount of cats we now have, that's quite likely to happen, and we don't have any of them. So green pepper's the obvious choice. So you can see that playing off. Those. Okay, so I think we're just about staying over the curve. We're going to need about 35 from each spin. So we are just about on. We could do with more cultists and more items, or like any of those. More items for cats and rabbits. I will hold out for those. Take another cultist though. So cultists are now giving us 3 each. Take extra. Yeah, we did take another heart. Okay, take another suit. So we need 40 from the next spin. Let's hope we get a decent drop in. That doesn't help. Unfortunately, we don't make it, but we can use our bank to get us over. Oh, there's the archaeologist we wanted in the previous game. That's annoying. We will take him though, because he can destroy the shiny pebbles, and it does give us the option to start taking some ore and also bell generating. The pillow is really, really good. Makes sure that the items will be rare or better. Good long-term investment, but it does mean that we'll be short 1 spin if we decide to use it. I'll take it speculatively. We might not be able to use it, but we'll hope for the best. Okay. Don't think we take anything there. We should have full reels regardless now, so skip that. There's nothing else. Okay, so our architect's starting to build. Really do with that's doubled up. Something for the architect to break. I think I'll take the rabbit flap. Just because it's going to be immediate money. And the architect's already given us 5. Take archaeologist. Not take void stone. Don't think we take plastic. Could really do that bronze arrow giving us some extra money. Oh, looking. Joker is really good with the symbols. We've got 5 of them now, so capsule machine. Self rare. We'd be missing out on a rare by taking that though, so I think the Joker makes sense. Are we going to make it? Yes, we are, and we are going to be able to use our item as well, so that's good. And we'll definitely take the lucky capsule here, and we are able to skip using the comfy pillow, pay our money, and see what our rares are going to be. Okay, so Robin Hood, I don't think it's worth it. So doing the math, he's going to cost us 16. So he'll give us 13 every 4 spins, which is the equivalent of 3.25. But he does take money away, so I think we'll stick with the. I think we've got 2 5-sided die already, so I think we'll stick with that and hope for some synergy. Okay, so I think it's definitely the quiver here. And we need to get some more bronze arrows in the deck. You'll see here that the bronze arrow now points in 2 different directions, which does make it the witch is going to upgrade all of our cats and give us twice as much. Like her, definitely. You can see here, the item and the witch combined means that all of those cats give us 4. Take an oyster, definitely. So, if we have a look at our inventory, we now have an oyster which generates pearls, and an archaeologist that destroys the pearls and permanently gives us 1 for each one destroyed. So this is now a money farm. So as long as we can survive long enough for that to kick off, I think we'll be in good shape. Don't think it's relevant to know. Our archaeologist can take these away, but when he does, he adds random symbols. I mean, they are likely to be symbols that he can destroy again. And I suppose it's not a disaster if we get the rarer stuff on the reels. The Void Stone destroys itself anyway. Worst case, we'd have kind of sapphire or topaz. Sorry, copper or sapphire. Topaz, which would be 2 each. I think we can take them on. It'll give us the mining pick, which is really handy. Don't think we want the diver. The diver is really good, but we now have a combination where it's permanently adding money for us. So the question is, are we going to make our rent? Doing 2 spins. Take a shiny pebble for the archaeologist to eat. Okay, so unfortunately we don't have the option. That's really tough. How many cultists do we have? We have 3 cultists, so that would upgrade all of them to 4 if they all land. But the Suits and Joker combo I think is a bit stronger. So I think I'd probably take the spade over the cultist. However, Highlander is guaranteed 6. Nice, really. I think we play spades. We can't afford to do this, unfortunately. Spin. Would have loved to have got a silver arrow. We get our mining pick from the mine being destroyed. Okay, we'll take a spirit that will destroy itself. We've still got 7 cats, haven't we? So that well. We might actually be better off with the 0 blanks, but. Okay, we're going to take another oyster. We're going to keep trying to load up the board with stuff for the archaeologists to destroy. Diamond. Okay, so we've got some spells. Game does do a lot for a lot of inventory. Skulls, shiny pebble. Allow us to transition into a floor build. To be honest, I don't make in any order. Times more. We've only got the low symbol, so it's benefiting by 1. I don't think maybe we can. I think we'll take the void creature for the easy money. I think we might struggle to make our rent payment this time. Spins 210, so we need 55 per spin. We got exactly 55 from our spin. Of course we did. We'll keep taking these lucky pebbles because the archaeologist. So that's nice. Take us probably. Yeah, we've got 2 spin. Can't do that. So we need 68 from this spin. Otherwise, we're done for. I think it's unlikely, but possible. 4 rolls on those probably means we aren't going to make it. Yeah. Close anyway. So we got up to the 500 rent payment. We're getting pretty close to the end there. Unfortunately, I invested quite heavily into cats, and I was hoping for one of the items which is available, which is it's basically a rarity item. So it's called Lucky Cat. And for every cat that lands, it makes it so that you get 1.3 times the rarity chance. That would have been brilliant early on with 7 cats, but unfortunately we didn't see it, so yeah, we'll give it another go sometime. I do really love cats as a strategy, but unfortunately it didn't come up. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.